Okay, I think it's going live. I'm not sure, but it says it is. So we'll just start talking a little bit. I told Twitter and Facebook that I would do a live stream and point out their hypocrisy and their hypocritical actions against regular citizens. Uh, but first, I want to talk about this for a little bit. You keep seeing all these commercials on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and even YouTube, well, and on TV, where Clear Choice dental implants come on and they say, oh, it's cheap now that you can get dental implants. Well, it's only cheap if you're a millionaire. I called them and got, quote, prices starting out at $47,000 to have complete dental implants done. Now, a middle class person or a poor person can never afford that. I'm not kidding. Call them and ask them. Ask them to give you a quote on just starting out prices. $48,000. Hell, you could buy a car or a home for that. That's what they want you to pay them to put dental implants. Now I called. What else was it? Aspen. They would not give you a estimate because they know it's people like us, middle class or lower, can never afford it. It's only for the very wealthy. Call them yourself, ask them. It's a scam. They will hold you in debt forever. Okay, we got that out of the way. But I had to say that I started laughing. I started seeing them on TikTok. People come up saying, "Oh, you get dental implants. It's cheap now." Really, $48,000 is a starting price at Clear Choice Dental. Yeah, right. And now let's get to the main thing I wanted to come on and talk about for a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm learning how to write my own stuff, but it's I'm not a great writer. I'm not. I'm learning. I'm teaching myself how to do all this. You know. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about how Facebook and Twitter and Instagram are two-faced hypocrites. You know, they will block, suspend, or mute any citizen that they deem is harassing Trump. When you're not, I never harassed Trump since I've been on Twitter or Facebook. But if you speak truth of how Trump is damaging this country, shitting on the Constitution daily, shitting on the rule of law daily, with the help of Republican conservatives, they get upset and they say, well, you're bullying. How is telling the truth bullying anybody? Think about that. Really. Twitter suspended my account because I posted a picture that it's truthful. It's not a lie. Melania Trump, before she married Trump, was a paid escort. What is a paid escort? A hooker, a whore. Fact. What is Trump? Trump's a con man. And he's a Russian puppet. It has been proven. Just look how he's sucking Putin dick even now as uh, the Russians attacked us again cyberly. It's a fact, but he'll deny it just like he did. And the board of directors at Twitter said that is harassing Trump. How is that harassing when you speak truth? Now, I've contacted Twitter a number of times to explain themselves, and they won't. I've tried. I even tried again today. They will not send me an email. I even wrote to them in the App Store, where you can contact the developers. No response. And yet, if you go to, well, I can't anymore, but if you go to Trump's Twitter feed and look through it all, you'll see where Twitter has never blocked, suspended, or removed any lie, propaganda, misinformation, and fake news that Trump has posted. Not one, not once. And they're all there. You can read them all. All they'll do is at the bottom of it, it says, "This is a disclaimer." So why don't they do that to regular citizens like me or like you when we speak truth and fact? Instead of suspending our account, they should just put a disclaimer at the bottom saying, "Hey," but everything I speak, I fact check, I write down. Unlike Trump, who's been spreading lies, hate, misinformation, bigotry, and pushing violence, even now on his Twitter feed, pushing violence during the inauguration of President Biden or President elect Biden. And Twitter does nothing. Neither does Facebook. It's a fact. It's a truth. I will not lie for no one or nothing. I won't lie about myself. Yeah, I'm poor. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was hit by a city cop who was drunk on duty, and because of Republican conservative policies, they let him get away with it. So I get to suffer for the rest of my life. But at least I'm trying to lift myself up out of poverty by doing these broadcasts and stuff the best that I can with what I have. But I will not lie. So again, if an attorney out there sees this, please contact me somehow. Send me an email or something to let me know. I would truly love to be able to follow a civil lawsuit against Twitter for abusing me, my account, for lying about me, and suspending my account for no good reason, while they let Trump continue to lie about everything. And the lies that he has posted on Twitter has cost over 300,000 lives. So in my book, Twitter is partially responsible for those deaths. Think about that for a minute. Really, think about that for a minute. Yeah, Twitter, I'm talking to you. I don't know if this will post on my Twitter account or not. I doubt it. Oh yeah, and Twitter does spy on you. When they suspend your account, they'll follow your email, they'll follow your IP address and everything continuously because I've tried to make another Twitter account and they won't allow it. Even using a different, uh, same name, but yeah, they are literally spying on you continuously, which is illegal, and that's breaking my First Amendment constitutional right. But they will not do nothing about Trump or the other Republican conservative senators and congressmen who are helping Trump push lies, misinformation, and death. They will not suspend their accounts. They will not stop them. So that's hypocrisy. That's the board of directors at Twitter being hypocrites. As I said, I've emailed them probably 6 times, and they will not answer. All they'll say is, "Well, we're going to review your account," but they never get back to you because they know they lied. I never harassed anybody. I never bullied anybody. I've spoken truth and fact. and proved what I was saying was true in fact. But Twitter didn't like that, so they suspended my account. And I keep asking when I write, why is Twitter abusing me, my person, and my account to promote Trump? Why? Why will they block my account over something minuscule? Sorry, but they continue to allow Trump to bully people, to lie, to promote bigotry, hate, and ignorance, and to also promote violence, just like he's been doing on Twitter for the last, what, 2 months? Well, he's always promoted violence, and Twitter does nothing. Nothing. They will not suspend his account. They will not block anything that he says. That's hypocrisy. That's Twitter being hypocrites. They are being two-faced. And I dare Twitter to try to contact me and say they're going to sue me over some stupid crap. I have them by the balls. I have their so-called emails and everything. And if you can find my account, you'll go through it. You'll see no bullying whatsoever. None. No harassment whatsoever. None. No spamming whatsoever. None. And yet Twitter suspended my account for no reason. None. And they can give me no good reason. None. They, like I said, they won't even answer my emails that I sent to their so-called support team. If you hear that, it's the cats being goofy. I had to let them back in. It's down to 27 degrees out. I can't let them out there and freeze. I can't do that. But yeah, that's the hypocrisy of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They will do anything and everything to preserve Trump's hateful, bigoted, fascist, and violent speeches on their platforms. But a citizen who speaks peace and truth, they will suspend your account. It will not let you make another account, which is wrong. Look at all the Russian bots that are still on Twitter, that they allow to stay on Twitter. Why? Why aren't they suspending those accounts and removing them and blocking them? And yet I'm an American citizen, not allowed to speak truth of fact to power. It's crazy, unfair. And again, I did tell Twitter when I emailed them back, I am going to make a live stream and present my case. And when I'm done here, I'm going to make a podcast to present my case to the world. And then I'm going to make a radio broadcast to present my case to the world. Just how two-faced and hypocritical Twitter has become. And you even saw it in the news and everything where Twitter said they may block Trump after he leaves office. What do you mean they may? Trump should be banned, right? He should have been banned months ago when he started pushing the hate, ignorance, and violence. But Twitter didn't. They said they were going to, how'd they say it? Watch his feed and block and suspend certain things that he says, but they haven't. As I said, go to Trump's Twitter feed, and everything he's done is still there. Everything, even the things that have been reported to Twitter, which was abuse, violence, promotion of violence and hate against people, is still on Trump's Twitter feed. It's still there. I was able to look at it all before they suspended my account. It's all still there. Every hateful, bullying, shitty thing Trump has said against people is still there and is still doing on Twitter. And yet Twitter will not suspend, block, or do anything to Trump's account. It's all about money now. Even Twitter, it's all about money for them. They don't give a damn about the people that use their platform. If they did, they wouldn't have blocked my account or suspended my account. They would have suspended Trump's account for spreading hate, violence, ignorance, and stupidity and bigotry. But they haven't. Not once. Not once. As I said, if you go there, and some of them you won't even be able to find on Trump's Twitter feed, where it says there's this little disclaimer about the election. Now you'll see it on your own feed, but if you go to Trump's Twitter account and look up the same tweet that he put out, it won't be there. Why? Why Twitter? I don't know if this is broadcasting to Periscope. I stopped you. So I just really just got tired of Twitter as well. I left the Periscope for Twitter and went from Periscope to Facebook. But it's hard to tell what they'll do now to me. It's, you speak truth and fact. They don't like it. They worship Trump and his demon senators for money and power, nothing more. Twitter's got their massive tax cuts and corporate welfare from Trump. So why do you think their board of directors will stick their tongue up the demon's ass? Money. There is no other reason. None. Think about it. Really, logically, think about it. If you could find my old Twitter account, go scroll through it all and show me one sign that I bullied or harassed anybody. You won't, because I never did. I spoke truth and posted truth about the crime family Trump. But that doesn't matter to Twitter and Facebook anymore. All they care about is their massive tax cuts and corporate welfare, as the rest of us starve to death and get sicker because of Trump's lies and misinformation, along with the Republican Senate GOP helping him and allowing him to continue to lie, spread hate, ignorance, and stupidity and violence. Think about it. Just go. I told you, go look. Go look for yourself. You'll see it. It's there. Oh well, it's crazy. But all right, I'm gonna sign out now. Sign off. My name's Brian. I'm sorry if all my friends that are on Twitter can't find me no more, but that's Twitter's fault because they are being bigoted, hypocritical retards themselves. They will suck Trump dick and Trump shit and block a citizen's right to speak truth and fact on their platform, yet they will allow Trump to lie continuously and to spread hate and violence continuously on Twitter platform without no suspension whatsoever. So take care of yourselves and each other. Much love, honor, and peace to you all. Stay safe. Wear a mask when you're in public. Get the vaccine if you can. Use your God-given brain and think. And just stay safe out there. Much love, peace, and honor to you all. God bless.